Hello and welcome back to Entrepreneur Talks podcast, season 3. I'm so excited. I'm about to introduce my new guest for this week. Feel free to get in touch with my guest because all the information about it will be on the description of each episode. You will find the website, social media, contact number, email, everything that my guest will provide, even a promo, something that you can get as a freebie because you've been listening, because you've been here with us. And don't forget, follow us on social media, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube by Women Flix. You will find all this information and much more. Get connected with us. Find more about what we do. And feel free to get in touch. My name is Yola Bastos, and I'm here with my guest that I'm about to introduce. So, sit down, relax, and enjoy. My guest for today's podcast session is Christelle Biiga. She is a transformational coach, an energy healer. She works with different people around the world. She shows them how to bridge the gap between where you are and what you want to achieve by using what happens in their lives to manifest anything they want in the easiest and fastest way possible. Christelle uses her unique ability to get into people's heads and uncover their subconscious blocks to help them break through their limits and create massive results. Let's welcome Christelle and listen her story, her journey, and feel inspired. Hello, Christelle, and welcome to my podcast. I'm so glad that you're here with me today and you want to share your journey, your story.
Hi, I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for inviting me. And yeah, it's my pleasure. I'm so excited about our chat today.
Fantastic. So for start, I always ask my guests, where you talking from? Which country are you?
Okay, I live in California, Los Angeles, but I'm originally from Cameroon. That's why you hear this beautiful accent.
Oh,
Yeah, but I live in Los Angeles, California, in the United States.
Wow, fantastic. Yes, I can hear your pronunciation like wow. It's authentic. Your country. Beautiful. So getting to my questions for you today. Why do most people work hard with little results?
The answer is simple.
Oh.
They work out of alignment, right? Because when you are not really aligned with what you really want and who you are, you will work against yourself, which will make it harder. People tend to, do what everybody else is doing around them. They kind of have what I call a checklist of all the shoulds. I should do this to grow my business. I should do this to be a good partner in my relationship. I should do this to get this type of result. I should, but they never stop and ask themselves, what do I really want? Right?
Yeah, got
and
it.
That's where the problem starts, because you do the things that you think you should be doing. Maybe you don't want to do them. Maybe you don't feel good about them, and you keep pushing yourself. You keep working hard, But then the hard work just burn you out because you are working against yourself first and forcing yourself to do the things you don't want to do. That's where the burnout comes from.
That's really true. Yes, I agree with you, because we end up doing so many things, and we burning ourselves and get frustrated, and then we think we're not doing enough, or we're doing no one is doing, because you when we're doing that much, we end up as well checking if that is working, and then we just become more frustrated because
exactly because the truth is what works for the next person doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Because why do we try so many things? Because we see someone else doing something that looks like it's working, so we want to do the same to get the same result. But that person is a different person. I used to tell people, the problem is not the strategy, the problem is not the technique you are using, the problem is not the plan you have in place, the problem is you. Because who you are matters. It's not about what you do, it's really about who you are. So how do you feel about what you're going to do? Because the person you are seeing using that strategy and having results, probably that strategy is in alignment with who they are. They are aligned with whatever they're doing. Their whole body, being, soul, saying yes to that strategy. But here you are, you just look at the strategy and you don't check within yourself. You don't, make sure it's aligned with who you are and what you want. You're just going to copy the strategy. And the frustration will step in because, but I did everything. But I did what the other person did. But I'm doing all the things. I'm working so hard, but it's not why I'm not getting the result. The answer is simple. You are working out of alignment. You are doing things that you shouldn't be doing.
This is so great, Christelle. Yes, it's so true. And then people tend to lose the focus of their aim, what the dream they were looking for, because you're doing so many things that you're not supposed to do. So and there is where you work with people. You work as a coach, transformational coach, right? And what do you exactly do with them when they come with their asking for your help, your support?
Yeah, beautiful question. So I like simple, I like easy. What I do with them is just helping them go back within themselves and align with what they want, with who they are, in order to get the results they want. Because when you find, you honor who you are, the problem is we never feel good enough. That's a general problem. The whole humanity is suffering from that sickness, not feeling good enough. And that's something I help people, work on. Really go back and love yourself. First of all, remember who you are, because we lose ourselves in the process of trying to be like other people around us, trying to look like, the person that we fit in the group, look like the person that the other people will like, other people will accept, other people will respect. But it's not us. Most of the time we're acting, and it's tiring to act all day long. It's really tiring, right? So what I help people do is, first of all, step back into their power and show up as the real them, the real who they really are, not somebody they are trying to be in order to get clients, in order to get a partner, in order to get some kind of results. Stop trying to be someone else. Be you first. That's the first step I really help people be. And people struggle with that because they feel like who they are is not good enough. People will not like me if I'm really me. For people to like me, I have to become this. I have to act this way. I have to sit this way. I have to speak this way. I have to laugh this way for people to like me, because me is not good enough. Me is not lovable. Me is not likable. So the first step in the process is to help people remember how beautiful and amazing they are. It takes some kind of work, healing from past stories, healing from traumas, it takes work on that area, but that's the first step. And then the second thing, really make sure that they are doing only what they want first. So identify clearly, what do you really want? For example, if it's a business owner I'm working with, I will ask you, okay, what do you really want? Let's say, because I want more clients, I want to make more money. Okay, let's say I give you $1 million right now, so you don't have money problems. Will you be using the same sales strategy you're using? Are you going to be chasing clients the way you're chasing them right now? So what do you really want? How do you really want your business to look like? How do you really want your business to feel like? Do you want to chase clients all day long? Or what do you really want? Oh no, but if I had money, I would do this. Okay, then do that. Yeah. Right? Yes. Even if it looks like it's not going to get you the result, do what you will do. So don't attach yourself to, oh, I want this result, so then you start running around, what should I do to get it? No, first, what do you want? How do I want my business to feel like? Do I want to chase all day long? No. Okay, what do I want to do? Then you align with that. If it's a relationship, what do I want my relationship to feel like? What do I want it to be like? How do I want to feel? You align with that, and then you show up in that manner.
And we start to work on that
yes.
specific reasons. Your why, right?
Exactly. So it's really about alignment. It's really aligned with who you are and aligned with what you want. From that place of alignment, all the decisions you will make, all the strategies you will apply all the techniques you will use will feel easy because it comes from what you enjoy doing. It comes from who you truly are. So it doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel hard. You are not pushing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And that makes people not to attract, like when they work out on this deep about what they want and who they are, they will not attract things they don't want into their lives. Correct?
Exactly. Because the truth is, when you act, when you try to be someone else, you try to do things that are not really who you are, ignoring who you are, the truth is you can't fake it with your subconscious mind, right? Your subconscious mind is the part of your being that is controlling your life. So if you have, for example, and especially in these times we are living, people don't know how to deal with how they feel. They don't really pay attention to it. They don't really pay attention to their emotions. And even when things are not going in the right direction, they keep pushing. They ignore how they feel. They ignore everything going on within them, and they keep going. So that's why you're going to keep attracting the things you don't want, because you say, I want this, but something in you, there is a story within you in your subconscious mind telling you, you are not good enough for whatever you're looking for. And you are not paying attention to that voice, right? You're ignoring it. No. Especially now with the personal development, focus on the positive thoughts, right? Focus on that. Ignore the negative voice chatter in your head. Ignore it. But the problem is, that voice is there, right? It's there. If you are hearing that negative chatter in your head, ignoring it doesn't mean the voice is gone. So that's why you're going to keep attracting what you don't want, because that voice is telling you what you are, right? There is that story that was built, maybe you were a child, that was telling you you can never have money because money is not good, money is bad. So now you're chasing money in your business, for example, but that story is there. Your subconscious mind knows that money is bad, so you're never going to get money. And you'll be like, but I'm working so hard, I'm not getting no money. Of course.
Very interesting. Yes, Christelle, it's very interesting what you're saying. Very true. Wow.
Yeah. Your programming is different. So until it's like a computer. Your programming is everything. It's not the hard case. However nice your computer looks like, if your programs inside are outdated, it's going to be slow. So you change your programming. That's how you start attracting exactly what you want, because it's not about what you say with your mouth, I want this. What do you feel about it? Do you really believe you can have it? Or when you say, I want this, you have that story come up, you really think you can have it, how are you going to do it? How are you going to make it happen? If you already have that self-doubt, even if you go work as hard as you want, you will never have the result. So that's how people attract the things they don't want, because they have all those stories, those emotions, those traumas within them they never really took time to deal with, and they're trying so hard, keep,
living instead of
changing the programming, changing the stories, rewriting them, and making sure that they are in the right energy place to get what they want.
This is really a really good point, because as you know, my name is Yola, right? But I'm part of Women Flix, and that's the reason we created these podcasts. And on our community, on our company, we work with women we created a workshop called the women and their relationship with money, and we really touched that point, because it's very important you be aware exactly how you've been created, how you've been raised by someone that told you money is not good, or money should be kept in the under your mattress. My money should be to spend too much. So we have a workshop that we talk about this, and surely I'm so sure that every woman that is been on the workshop and is gonna join the workshop, they completely change after the workshop, because they learn that it is another way. There is another way of seeing example, like, because I'm talking about money, this is the money workshop we do, but it's definitely another way to switch that conscious mindset, and you can change, and I'm so amazed, because we are on the same connection, because we
exactly, and it's because
really good.
It's really the inner work. It's really the inner work, and we have, and women especially. I really would love to work with women, because I am a woman, so I know the kind of limiting beliefs we have that the whole society has put on us. So it's really hard for us to be, because we have all those rules, all those checklists women have to feel to be good enough, right? Yeah. So it's hard to break through all those limiting beliefs, break through all those stories that are leading our lives. We grow up where they tell us how to sit down, they tell us how a good girl should speak, that how you should laugh, how you should everything. They tell you everything, like they program you a certain way. Growing up as a little girl, you are programmed. So you grow up now, you feel like you're not good enough, because you have all those things you have to fulfill for other people to like you, or to respect you, or to see you a certain way. So even when it comes to money, we have that same struggle. We don't really know if it's good, because maybe we grew up in a family where the dad was a provider, so we don't know if it's even good for a woman to have enough money to pay for her own bills. So we have all those stories going on within us that we really need to work on before work so hard to get the money.
Yes, so true. To get your business, to get your love, to get anything in your life, we need to deal with this baggage that we've been carrying since we're born, because we didn't know what other ways. We just knew that way because we've been taught like that. This is really powerful. Wow. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me a chance to share this. I'm very passionate about this.
Amazing words, amazing teaching going on here. And do you run, so seeing the way you deal with your clients, you create a journey with them. I believe, I would like to know, I wonder how many sessions when you create, let's say I'm coming to you right now to work with you in terms of my life, and how many sessions do you think I need?
The way I do it is we have a first session to really, first of all, know exactly what you need, right? How I can support you. And from that place, we can know how long we need to work together in order to achieve the results you're looking for, right? Because if you come to me, you have a goal. Let's say, like lately I had a lady come to me because she was struggling with making money. She's an artist, and she used to teach dance classes in schools, but now schools are closed due to whatever is happening. So she was struggling to, make money and all of that. And she had all these things she was trying to go do, like marketing and all the things that were not her. So during the first session, what I call the clarity alignment session, to make sure that, whatever goal you're trying to achieve, you're really in alignment with that goal, right? Because sometimes people say they want things and they don't really want it. They think they want it. So the first session I really do is when you come to me and you say, hey, this is what I'm working on, this is what I need help with. We clarify that goal. We make sure it's really what you want, is in alignment with who you are. And then from that place, we can decide how long we need to work on that, to make it happen. Because if you tell me I want my business to make 100K this year, it's going to be a year goal. So we're going to be working together for a year, right? Because it's not something I'm going to tell you, okay, after 3 months, boom, your business is going to make 100K this year. No, we have to work on that together for a whole year. So it depends on the goal. So when we have that session, we decide how long we're going to work together in order for you to get where you want to go.
Fantastic. It's good to know, it's good to tell my listeners, so everyone has an idea that when they look for a coach, no matter what type of coach, they need to know that no matter as well the money the coach is asking for, because the important here is what you said, is finding exactly what is your goal, what is your why, what is your change, and then create a plan for you, right? Because we never know, because if you want to just find like lose 2 kilos for the next, like I want to lose 2 kilos, this might be a coach for less time than to find a 1K business by 1 year time. So this is different. So sometimes people don't understand this, the really coach profile or how we work as a coach, and this was really good explanation. Thank you so much.
And then to emphasize on your point, that's why people sometimes, the first concern usually they have is, okay, how many, how are you going to do that? How many sessions? They are stuck in the how, because but it's not about really the how. That's why I always tell people, it's not the how, because if I tell you this is the strategy we're going to use, maybe that strategy doesn't work with you. So I really want us to have that first session to know who you are and what works for you, because the point here is to help you. So it's not about my strategy, my, magical plan, right? I need to understand if it works with you, because I know myself, you always, referred back to me about a lot of programs, a lot of courses, and I was just not feeling good doing those things because it wasn't in alignment with who I am, and it was a one-way street. I couldn't tweak anything, and it couldn't fit what I want. So I always tell my clients, okay, unless it's a group coaching where I cannot, meet everybody's requirement and all of that, if it's a one-on-one coaching, let's work on it together, because the point here, I want us to work together. I don't want to put on you a schedule that you will not follow and you will not get the results. So let's sit and arrange together some people just want one call a month and it's enough for them to keep running. Some people, want access, maybe be able to reach out on Voxer to send you a message when something is going on. Everybody's different. Some people need, constant reminders. Some people don't need that. So it's really, everybody's different. Everybody's energy is different. So we have to honor that to make sure that you feel good during the process, to do your work and get the results you want.
That's so true. Because even the fact that some people sometimes they really need a coach, they would love to have a coach, but then they get scared when they look for the coach and they see the prices explicit there. They are showing off, oh, my price is this. But I think the main coaching shouldn't be focused on price, but what exactly my client will need, and then we go from there. What do you think, Christelle?
Definitely. Again, as I said, everybody comes with a different goal. Some people, as you say, can come over and want to lose 2 kilos. Like, okay, we can work on that in 2 weeks, whatever. But then some people have bigger plans, bigger goals to achieve. So it's going to take like a year. So you will not expect a coach to charge you the same amount that they're charging to somebody that just needs help for 2 weeks, right? So the investment is going to be different. So it's really about you investing your time to work with the coach and investing the money. So put your money where your mouth is, right? You say, I want to work on this, put your money where your mouth is, right? So honor the coach. And it's really not about how much the coach charges. So it doesn't really matter. What I usually tell people is feel into it, because we know when you speak to somebody, that's why I don't do hard sales, because I know my clients will know if I'm their coach. I don't have to push them. I don't have to force them into it, because if you push somebody, it might be a hard client to deal with, because in the first place, they never wanted to be there. You push them. So you're going to keep pushing them all the way, and it will not feel good for none of you. So I will always tell you how I can help you. And then you have to feel into it. We always, sometimes we make decisions, and when it doesn't turn out well, we're like, I knew it. I had a feeling that it's not going to work. But again, we don't listen to that feeling, right? So when you're looking for a coach, you have to listen to yourself, and you will know your intuition, your gut, whatever you want to call it, will let you know if this is the person at this moment in time you need to work with. Maybe not because you're going to actually get the result you're looking for, but maybe you will learn something from that coach that will take you, to the next step on your journey. So really pay attention. Don't get stuck on how much are they charging. That's not really the question to ask when you're looking for a coach. Really ask to yourself, is this person the right person for me to work with at this very moment in my life? And if the answer is yes, if something in you is telling you this is the right coach for you, don't worry about the money. When you want something, the money shows up. Don't worry about that part. Don't get stuck like it's the coach for you, and you're like, but I don't have the money. That's converse. I have paid coaches a ridiculous amount of money that I didn't even have the time I said, yes, I'm going to work with you. I didn't have the money, but I just knew I wanted to work with them, and I was able to pay them. So money is really a wrong conversation to have when you want something.
Yes, that's so true. Thank you, Christelle. And now, before we finish, I'm so glad that we had this conversation, and I'm sure my listeners will enjoy as well. And they will.
I hope they are finding it valuable.
Yes, totally. I agree. So how can people connect with you and find more information about your work?
All right. People can find me on my website, christellebiiga.com. I'm also on social media, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, same name, Christelle Biiga. Simple as that, Christelle Biiga. Just my name everywhere, all the social media, but my website is christellebiiga.com. Mm-hmm. So they can find me there. They can reach out. Feel free to send me a direct message on social media. I'm still managing my own social media, so I will respond to you. So yeah, and just feel free to reach out if you have any question. I'm also part of a great community, Speak Up and Empower. So you can also find me over there, speakupandempower.com. It's a heart-centered community of a lot of entrepreneurs around the world. So I'm also on that platform. You can find me over there. So yeah, you can find me anywhere, whatever feels easy for you.
Fantastic. All the details about Christelle will be on the description of the podcast. On the day we'll be live, you will be able to listen us our conversation, and then you can just go to the information and click on the links that are provided by Christelle and me, so you can get connected with her. Sounds good, Christelle?
Sounds beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome. So this is it. This is the end of our session. I'm so grateful for you being here with me today and inspire. And like you said, I hope everyone takes value from this conversation and use in their lives. God bless you, Christelle, and keep doing what you're doing and growing as well, learning more and inspire other people.
Thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure to be here. I was really, really happy to share, this time with you and your listeners. And I hope our time was valuable and somebody got something out of it that they can use. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Take care, my dear. Bye-bye.
Bye.
This is the end of our session today. I really hope that you enjoy this session with my guest. I love it. Feel free to find more information about my guest and get connected with. He will be on the description of this episode. You will also find a freebie. There is always a freebie from my guest to you. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, where you will be connected with Women Flix, empowering women around the world. Get to know more about us. My name is Yola Bastos, and I'm so grateful that you've been here with me and my guest on this week. I really hope I can see you next week for a new story, a new journey, a new inspiration. Take care. Bye-bye.